Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk about a topic that I've talked about before, but I want to go into a little more just because it's very interesting and fascinating to me just to document the fall off because I'm a big fan. So today we're going to talk about the fall off of Dude Perfect. Now, if you don't know about Dude Perfect, they're a massive channel on YouTube and they were hugely popular back in the day. And we're here to talk about their fall off because they're still, they're still posting every day. They're still posting consistently. They post a lot. I've seen a lot of them more on Instagram, things like that, but they're not getting the same amount of views that they have in the past. For example, if you go back on their channel and you look at a lot of their old videos, like many of their videos have over 100 million views, which is insane. I mean, you look at their stereotypes videos, which is a type of content they make, it's over 100 million views, and a lot of it over times. And it's very interesting to me just to see the fall off, and I'm gonna go over a few of those reasons on why they think they fall off, and maybe why they're okay with that, if you know what I'm saying, or why they're not trying to push that more. I would say one of the main reasons, and I talked about this before, but is a lot of their audience has grown up. Like when I was a kid, I would watch them, but now I would still watch them, but I'm not as invested as I was when I was like in middle school. I think that is for a lot of their audiences. I mean, they're getting the dudes are getting older, everyone's getting older. They're not as invested as they once were, and I guess the audience, the new ones that didn't grow up with them, it's not the same, I assume, is what I would say. It's not the same as if you grew up with them. It's a different thing. Secondly, they're not posting the same content like they used to. I haven't seen a battle video in a while. I haven't seen stereotypes, overtimes. None of that is really, they're not pushing the same amount of content. That could also be a reason that they're not as popular as they once were. Also, the fact that I haven't seen a trick shot video in a while. Why that is, I don't know, but that also could be a reason, is because what they're known for is their trick shots, and that's not being pushed right now. Another reason could be the fact that they're pushing people towards their app, which came out I think 3 years ago maybe now, and they're trying to put the videos come out on their app before it comes out on YouTube, and obviously they generate their own ads on that. It's all to their own content, so they could be trying to push more over there instead of trying to put it on YouTube, which is smart because you're not relying on YouTube for views or ads or things like that. It's fully on your own content. But obviously this is decreasing your view count, but is it to the point where you're not getting like 20 million views a video and only getting like 3 million views? Because they used to get 20-30 million views a video, and now they're getting 3.5. Over time that increases, that's up to 7. Obviously those are still insane numbers, but not at the point where they once were back in the day. Another reason could be the fact that the trick shot and the Dude Perfect niche is oversaturated. Like when they first came into that space, there wasn't a lot of creators who were doing that kind of thing. Now, I mean, you can look up trick shots. There's so many more creators. Social media is every niche is oversaturated. But when Dude Perfect first started, they were the main one who did that kind of stuff. You know, they were revolutionizing the game, and everyone copied that, and now that space is oversaturated. So that could be another reason people aren't focused solely on Dude Perfect, but instead other groups like that. I'm not sure. Those could be a few different reasons why Dude Perfect has fallen off per se. I mean, they're still making tons of money through brand deals. I mean, you see all their ads still online, and they seem also have focused on different kind of like short-term content, because if you go on their Instagram, they're posting a lot more short kind of views that you don't see on their YouTube. You're not seeing, maybe you're seeing on their app, I'm not sure, I'm not using that, but a lot more on their short form content, which might be another reason they're not focused fully on long form, which is interesting coming from them. In conclusion, these are a few reasons why Dude Perfect has fallen off and is not the same way as they once were. This topic, it's always been fascinating to me just to see the ebbs and flows of different YouTube creators. And I mean, obviously back in the day, they were getting millions and millions of views, and they still are, but not at the same level. So this topic was interesting to me. If you have any comments, questions, drop down in the comments, and I hope to see you next time.
Myself to just walk away. I can't find it in myself to